Good morning. Sorry, I just had to restart my computer. I don't know what was going on there, but anyway, hopefully it's okay. So this is version 2 of the Fun Fold. Let's go down to my hands. So this was the Fun Fold from, I think it's 2020 with the whale. And my attempt on Friday to recreate it was a complete disaster, but that's okay. So I'm going to have another go, and I'm using the Cute as a Bug paper and Mossy Meadow cardstock. So I know what my mistake was. On Friday I had the the smaller piece at the front, and I need to have the smaller piece at the back. So that's my main takeaway from today. Right. Also, I'm using the heartfelt hexagon for the bit that's going to go on the inside. So on the whale I had a circle, and on this one I'm just going to use the heartfelt hexagon, and then this is on the last chance list and it's under £15. This it's nearly £10 off, so if you, it's a great punch, so if you want that. And also from tomorrow the 15th to the 17th, so that must be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Stampin' Up are giving double rewards on everything you spend. So great opportunity to have a look at the last chance list. And out of the way. Okay, so Mossy Meadow. So this is I've lost my instructions. 20.5 by 14, scored at 10.8, and then you want the shorter bit at, now what did I just say? I think it's a shorter bit at the back. It is shorter bit at the back. Okay, now I took this off my original one, so I'm just going to pop that back on as I think I'll use tear and tape because it's heavier, it's got an extra layer on it. Yeah, I managed to get that off, so I'm not wasting all my paper. There we go. One folder to smooth it right down. And don't forget, if you spend £30 in my store, you will get this kit to make the 3 cards, accepting stamped images. And if you do that in the next 3 days, so I will extend my offer until midnight on Friday the 17th. Is that right? Is it Friday the 17th? What's today? Today is the 14th, 15th. Yes, that is Friday. Okay, so there we go. So that was what I had done on Friday. I'd used the perennial postage die to cut my DSP out, and I coloured that, stamped, coloured, and then die cut my little ladybird. And then we're going to go to, this is the bit I got completely wrong. Also, I've got 2 bits of designer series paper. So that bit's going to go on the front. I'm going to need to punch again, but it would have been too thick to go through the 2. So I'm just going to pop this on with some wet glue. I'm going to go around the edges on the paper and then the bottom. And then what I'm going to do on here, I'm going to just go around my hexagon so that once it's punched out, it doesn't fall apart, if that makes sense. So let's pop that on there. Just a little background, it was a bit bare. Good use of designer series paper as well. Okay, and then now I can see where I punched my hexagon, and I can punch again through the designer series paper. There we go. Lovely jubbly. And then you can keep those for later if you want. Okay, so now I've scored. So this piece is 13.3, and I scored at 1.2, 10.8, and 12.2 to give me my folds. I thought I kept my bottom fold out. So I'm just going to give them a good crease. And this is where we get the fun fold from. So this bit is going to go this side of the score line, and I'm going to use wet glue because it just gives you. Oh, I haven't put the designer series paper on, so I need to put that in there. Yeah, I'm going to use wet glue because it just gives you a couple of seconds when you need to adjust the positioning. Okay, let's pop this on. Oh, no, stop. Okay, lift that up. So what I wanted to do was to put my, I'll pop those. See, I'm still doing it wrong. Okay, I'm going to, because I want to hide my backing. So this is going to go here, right up against the edge. And then I can make sure, see it's slightly out of position, so I can move it, hopefully. See, my brain is still not firing on all cylinders, so I'm just pulling that. I need it to be the score line. There we go. And then the designer series paper's gone down on top. Oh, and the other side. Okay. No, I'm just going to do the other side. The other side is actually not going under there. It's going to go this side of the score line, so that's okay. I haven't done it wrong. So just put some wet glue. And then I'm going to do it so it's folding it flat and then just lifting it a fraction. There we go. And fingers crossed. Ta-da! There's your fun fold. Just need that to stick down a bit more. And then I've got a little rectangle of white here. So you could put that there for your message, or you could put it on the inside, or you could put it on the back, which entirely up to you. And then you could even do, oh, actually, I've got some bluebells. Let's do my bluebells. Got some spare bluebells. So I can raise that up with, one can go on the inside with wet glue, and one can go on in the gap with dimensionals. Got some bluebells in our garden. I absolutely adore bluebells. My nan had a painting in her lounge, not painting, picture in her lounge of a wood, and it was just the floor of the wood was just covered with bluebells, and so ever since then I've absolutely loved bluebells. And on my way to when I worked in Tunbridge Wells, I had to go across country, and I used to pass every summer loads and loads of bluebells. So and it always reminds me of my nan. So I'm using mini dimensionals. Might have been able to get the big ones on there, but no, probably not. And I'm just going to cut these in half. Oops, stuck on there. more fiddly when they're tiny like that. Oh, I've missed a bluebell. There we go. Hopefully that'll be enough. A little Jamie pinch pot to put my backings in, otherwise they end up everywhere. There we go. I think I've got all the backings off. Pop that. There we go. And then you can just put a sentiment of your choice. Oh, I know, ladybugs. Do I have crawling along there? Just have one on the outside, and then I'm going to put some on the inside because they'd be more visible. So I have one. Just going to climb up the tree there. Not the tree, the flower. There we go. Love, love, love. Yeah, I really do like this. So I have done it correctly, yay. So remember that it's the shorter panel that goes at the back, and then you add your bit with the scoring to it. So that was the original with the whale paper and the whale. In fact, I didn't put anything, just right on the back. And then this is with the cute as a bug, and I really do love that. So thanks for bearing with me. I'm so sorry about the fiasco on Friday. I honestly can't remember what I'm doing. I think I'm doing last chance products, and I'm probably, I think I might use the cone flower because I've only ever used the sentiments from that, not the actual flower. So it'll be quite nice to have a play with that. But again, I might do a mix of products. So I hope you can join me on Friday at 2:30. Thanks for joining me today. Bye.